Nissan has finally lifted the veil on the next Z Sport Coupe, and while we now have confirmation on horsepower and dimensions, we still don't have all of the details. Over at the Nissan press room, all new 2023 Nissan Z makes world debut. I wish I could have been there to unveil it with you guys, but hey, we live streamed it last night. We had a blast. So if you guys made it to that, thanks for coming out. But we need to talk about a lot of things that we don't know. 400 horsepower twin turbo V6, we knew that. We knew the 6-speed manual. We knew what it was going to look like. It was going to look nearly identical to the Z Proto, and it does. And we knew the interior for the most part through leaks as well. So there weren't really any surprises out there, but there's a lot of stuff that I want to sift through and kind of speculate, but also know for sure a few things that they didn't even talk about. And one of those is acceleration. Right after they finished their live stream anyways, they posted a video of a walk around, and one of their product specialists lady, she was there talking about the new Z inside and out, did a walk around, right? But she also gave a huge piece of information talking about acceleration. She said it is 15% faster. We need to start with a 0 to 60 time for the 370Z. So 5.1 seconds. Now, if we go back to the calculator now, we're going to put 5.1 minus 15% is about 3/4 of a second. So our 0 to 60 on the new Z, and we don't know if this is automatic or manual. I would assume this is automatic. They would want to tease their best numbers, and I would assume it would be faster with automatic. So 4.33 seconds to 60 miles per hour. It's pretty quick, and it is a big improvement. It's not as ferocious as the Supra, that's for sure, 0 to 60, but we have the choice of a manual. That sounds pretty good to me. Now, some of you last night in the stream said the vehicle weighs 3,033 pounds, or 3,333 pounds. That is incorrect. Well, it should be incorrect because that's actually what you guys saw as the previous Z. So you might not have seen that. Maybe you saw it cut off or something, but that's the 370Z's curb weight. So we don't know the weight of this new Z. It is on the same platform. It is going to be beefed up, lighter materials though. It's definitely going to be stiffer. We just don't know the weight. I would assume it's going to be pretty close to this, about 3,300 pounds. But we need to go back to the Nissan Z Club. I referenced this forum post, take it with a grain of salt, but I referenced it several months ago, and there are a ton of details here. This guy says he has family in Tennessee. That's headquarters for Nissan here in the United States. We don't know packaging. We don't know pricing. We don't know colors. Best we have to go off of is this post, which take it with a grain of salt. There are some things that I think are real on it. There are some things that I think have probably changed since this post has been made. And these packages, so we have this base package, 0 options. He's saying it's starting at roughly 35K. That sounds too good to be true. I would think it would start around 40K. Look, the Supra 2.0 starts around 42, 43K, something like that. I mean, do they really need to undercut it by 7 grand and be faster? I don't think they're going to do that. I think this is going to be more expensive. If they come in at 35K, hey, I'm all right with that. But you also have to realize if this is largely based off the 370Z, that means a lot of the developmental costs have already been paid for years ago because it's the same car. They're just essentially giving it like the base, the Nismo treatment. 0 options on the base. Now there's going to be a Type S and a Type ST. These are just packages. So S package, it could be Sport. T, we don't know. We know that there's a performance model. If we click on videos, we know the blue one that they're showing is the performance grade, which is going to be the exact same as this Z Proto spec. The Z Proto spec is limited to 240 units to get this yellow. And I don't think you'll be able to get this yellow on any other Nissan Z. I think it's just a limited run of the 240 here. If we look at colors, that deep blue, well, we saw it yesterday and we're seeing it right now where Sunset Drift is probably that orange color. Passion red, people want red on sports cars. Black, gunmetal gray, which we already have that image. I'll flash it up on the screen for you because we had those leaks on that gunmetal gray. We have silver and white. So that's the full gamut there. No greens. Sorry guys, if you want a green or purple or something silly like that, it doesn't look like you're going to get it if you believe this update. But talking about these packages, looks like you can upgrade to Brembos. This piece right here, it just says Z caliper. They could be Brembos, but you would think that they would write Brembo on there, but maybe not. Maybe they just want it to be a little bit more incognito and put Z on the brake caliper. And if we zoom in here, this just says Nissan. Leather, which we definitely saw leather seats on the vehicles they shown, mixed with Alcantara or some sort of super suede. Heated and cooled seats, auto cruise, blind spot monitor on that T package, and then both S and T packages combined will be about $10,000. So you're telling me top of the line Nissan Z is going to be $45K? That sounds too good to be true in my opinion. These things have been predicted correctly. 400 horsepower, the VR30 DDT, digital dash, that's going to be a 12-inch, that's standard. The screen is either an 8-inch or a 9-inch. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, of course, standard. Rear duct build, they're saying, is standard. Dry weight, well, 3252. Wet weight's going to be maybe even heavier than what it was for the 370Z. But again, we'll have to wait for official numbers here. They predicted the 9-speed G-Tronic, which we kind of knew that was coming. We were expecting the 7-speed to go away. And this 9-speed that we see, I think it's the same 9-speed we see in the Titan, for example. That's coming to this vehicle. And he's saying that the car is really a 370Z with a body kit, the VR30 swap, heavy aluminum, as well as stiffer bracing, carbon fiber. It's been upgraded, so you can think of the new base as the sport model, or should I say the outgoing sport model is the new base, thicker sways, wider forged wheels. The 370 Nismo is the new sport model or the performance model. I think that's what it's called, to be honest. I think that's the performance model that Nissan has been showing us. It gives us wider wheels, thicker sways, and better bracing. And then there is a Nismo version coming. My guess is around 450 horsepower. The 6-speed manual is a carryover from the 370Z, but I'm hoping they upgrade it, give it a little bit more smoother shifting, just upgrade it just slightly. You can do that, put different oils in there and things like that. The Nismo, all he's saying is that they're Brembos on it, and it's going to be a baby GTR. Well, it's going to be rear-wheel drive, so not quite like Godzilla. Availability, they did confirm spring of 2022. Fingers crossed they stick to that. You guys probably are aware of all the industry shortages, chip shortages, supply chain disruptions. So hopefully it is spring of 2022. Hopefully it comes in with a base price of $35K. I mean, that sounds amazing. It sounds almost too good to be true. But what do you guys think? Do you think what we talked about today from this Nissan forum post, Nissan Z forum, Nissan Z Club, do you think this is accurate? I know this was months before the release, back in March, but here we are at, what is it, August, September? Still in August. I'd never know my months anymore since I don't work a normal job. Anyways, I think a lot of what is on here is accurate, but I'll see you guys down below. 0 to 60, 4.3 seconds. Is that quick enough for you? I think that is likely going to be really, really close to what it actually is when we get our hands on this vehicle. So definitely stay tuned. But if you enjoy coverage on the Nissan Z, make sure you're subscribed. You hit the bell icon. You don't want to miss all my updates on it. Make sure you like this video. That helps me out a lot. And I need your guys' support to help me get more involved with these breaking Nissan product announcements and media test drives and things like that. That's going to be the next big step for the channel. I'm pretty much there for Honda, Acura, Lexus, Toyota, and I'm just trying to expand, get a little bit more hands-on. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Appreciate all your support. We have a new Z car. How badass is that? I'll see you in the next video.